I'm Rick Dancer. On this episode of What's Happening Downtown, we're talking to J.D. Hauger with Gravity Lab. No plural, just a lab. Tell me, J.D., you're working with the folks here at the HiFi Music Hall, but you do a lot of different things. Talk about what you're doing in terms of streaming these bands here for the world, actually, out of Eugene, Oregon.
Sure. Yeah, so I got involved with these guys real early on in their planning stage, and they always, Mike and Danny, the owners, always had this vision of providing this platform for video, and I think it wasn't so much about the video as it was about putting the music out there, you know, and just making it available and accessible. It lined up well with my philosophy about information wanting to be free, and we had, you know, good working relationship together, and so as just sort of baked into this idea and this music hall was the concept that we were going to put these shows out there if the bands would allow it, and so we have. So
when a band plays in Eugene now, anybody in the world can see the concert free and live.
That's absolutely right.
What do you, okay, for your personality, for your philosophy in life, what do you like about that? Why is that the right thing to do?
Well, I think that the music industry has had sort of an iron grip control on distribution, and what I've always liked about the internet is it sort of, it levels the playing field. So you don't have to be cumulus broadcasting to be able to play, you know, whatever music is popular, you know, that year. You don't have to have, you know, a team of lawyers work out copyright issues. I think that the bands want it to be out there. I mean, the bands want to be heard. Why stand in the way of that?
Do you find people are a little resistant though, because it's new? It's so. I mean, you've been doing this a long time, but really for the culture, it's a little edgy and new for people.
Yeah, I guess so. I think what I'm seeing is that some people think it's really new and shiny and still flashy. Some people, you know, that maybe watch Live Nation or some of the other broadcasting, the people that are broadcasting out there, it's sort of becoming par for the course. It's not expected, of course, from a music venue or a band to webcast it, but I think that even people that it's new to love the concept.
So what do you think is going to happen? I'm interested, because what do you think is going to happen in the future, next 5 years, with the streaming industry, with what you're doing, that kind of thing, for people out there who are watching, who are still watching commercial television and thinking that they have to watch the commercials?
Well, I think the millennials are going to shift that. I think they already are. People are cutting cords and turning to the internet for content, still being monetized. I think what's going to happen is that this is going to become incredibly popular, and in 5 years, you're going to come back and be like, how did you know that that's what the people wanted? That's how I feel about it. I think that now that you can watch a live concert in the music hall, on your phone, on the bus, on your way to class or work or wherever. I mean, you know, most of them are at night, but nevertheless, people want the content, and we're sending it out there. We're creating the content and making it.
And you're giving the opportunity for people who are unknown, but talented, and
yes,
maybe don't have all the money and the extras and the PR people and all that, to be able to, just because they have good music or they write great lyrics, they become something that people can listen to. That's what I love about that.
I agree, and that dovetails with sort of leveling the playing field for everybody. Right. So where talent can rise despite not having a marketing budget, you know.
That's great. JD, thank you so much for being here, and they can just go online and find you on your website.
Yeah, and then that's gravlab.com, and it's G-R-A-V as in Victor, L-A-B as in boy.com, gravlab.com.
All right, so we're going to open up a whole new world to you, the world of streaming video. You're going to become a millennial whether you like it or not. Thanks.